Ha, paper, yeah. It's our time. One love. So much love. This is an inspirational video, and it's about believing in yourself and really not giving up no matter what. And yeah, sending out love. It can be so easy to, in this world where attention spans have shortened, everybody's looking at looks the same, right? Or is trying to fit a certain aesthetic, it can be so easy to judge yourself. Or you see, oh, certain people are getting certain traction online, they're getting certain numbers or likes, or they have certain followers or attention from certain people, whatever it is. It's so tempting to compare what you're doing or what you have to other people because we're all here in the same world. We're all doing the same stuff. So it's so easy to think, you know what? This person has that. I don't have that, so I'm less good. Or this person, is doing this thing, so I'm never going to have the opportunity to do this thing. And that's terrible. Like, we're all unique, we're all super special, and that's kind of like been beaten like a dead horse, so it's kind of like corny to say now, but we really are all so special. And if people truly could understand you, they would be you. If they fully understood you, they would be you, because that's the only way to fully understand where you're coming from. Saying it to say, a lot of times people don't understand what makes you special. They don't understand what makes you important and unique, and what skills that you have. Now, some of that is on you. Some of it is on you to allow folks to see your light and how wonderful you are. But the main inspiration in this message is, um, just because you're different, don't let that bring you down. Don't let that hinder you from knowing your greatness. It's very tempting to say, "Oh man," like, and I can give an example from in my life. I do the politics work. I do political work. I was gonna say I do the politics stuff. I'm trying to get out of the habit of saying it, downplaying. I do political work, right? In a specifically different way, and on purpose. And there's many folks that don't understand that, and folks that do understand it, and purposefully try to downplay it, try to silence it, a bunch of things around that, right? And it's easy to compare that and say, oh man, this thing has this and this thing has that. You have to be in your own lane. The part of the reason why you are ruining what special you have is because you're so busy trying to be in this other person's lane. When you're in another person's lane, looking at what that person have, if I'm a political candidate running for office, but I'm so busy worried about what these other candidates are doing, then I'm not taking full advantage of my lane. I'm not focused on my lane. I'm not doing the most that I can do where I'm at right now. You see what I'm saying? And like, that is what is going to take you to the next level, is being true to yourself in your lane. Because then guess what's going to happen? The other folks in the other lanes, they're going to, because it's human nature, people do, they're going to look and say, well, hey, what's going on in that lane? What's that person doing? What are they up to? Right? What's not working with me? Because I see something, they're so in tune with that what is that the new wave? Like, when you're really focused and working, like, people notice and they see. And a lot of times folks are afraid to be special. A lot of folks are afraid to be special. They would rather be normal, because being normal, you don't have to worry about certain, you know, judgment, or people looking at you, or people, getting a certain amount of attention. You don't want to be forgotten about, but you don't want to be like talked about either. You kind of want it to be, and listen, that's okay. That's okay. But sometimes in the effort to not be special, we really, really downplay ourselves. We want so much to not be special that we downplay ourselves. And it's like, if you're meant to be a star, if you're meant to shine, never downplay yourself for anyone, for anything. You should find ways to elevate and to get that uniqueness out there, because the world actually needs more unique people, unique perspectives. That's what pushes things forward. That's what actually moves things forward. So, like, if you're a special person and have special ideas, don't go comparing stuff to other people and other situations. Sometimes you got to just do it. You got to really just put yourself out there and try it and be it and live it, instead of waiting for confirmation from other people. That confirmation from other people likely hurts the special energy that you have. Sometimes waiting for other people to come and bring something to you, it it wrings all of the love and uniqueness out of what you're doing. It removes the novelty, it removes the rawness. Sometimes you have to go out and do it on your own for a long time. Sometimes you got to go out and be the only one. That's why I love the story of Noah's Ark, because it's like, dude just did his own thing. Now, he was following God, but he did his own thing, moved to the beat of his own drum for a long time. There was a lot of moving resources, and he did that for a long time. Sometimes it's just got to be you. You know, it everybody might not be into it. That's okay. You have to sometimes get in your own bag, like that's focused, that is super different from everyone else, to really harness who you are and who you can be and where you're going in life. So yeah, I really like this quote. The fastest way to kill something special is to compare it to something else. The fastest way to kill something special is to compare it to something else. Don't compare. Try not to compare. It can be tempting. Other people will do it. I hate when folks do that. I hate when, as an artist, I used to work with a management team, and they would often times try to compare me to another artist. Say, hey, this artist had this happen this month and that happened this month. I'm like, yo, I'm a different artist. Because when my time comes, I'm telling you, it's not going to be fun to compare what I'm doing to that artist, because I'm a different artist. I'm doing different things, and sure enough, when the Paperboy wave comes, it's not fun to compare it to what other artists are doing, because it's uncomparable. There's no comparison, and that's the thing. What you have for you, it won't even make sense to be comparing it to whatever you're comparing it to. We're like, no, it's the same thing. We both do plumbing and da da da. It's different. I'm telling you, it's different, because you don't know what happened in the background. You don't know what happened in front. There's so many moving parts to these things. So that's why I say, try to focus more on yourself. Try to focus more on exactly what you're doing, and what makes that special, and what makes that unique, and what really is inspiring about that, instead of what makes it so much like other things that were successful and other people. Like, what we love is when, oh, now there's a new music genre, right? I forgot that my mic is over here. Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, I forgot my mic is over there. But, oh, okay, now there's a new music genre. Or now there's a new style of that people are wearing their clothes, or a new piece of tech. It comes because there's innovators, people that push stuff forward, even on a small scale. It might be as big of innovation as, okay, you created an iPhone, but that little innovation that you do in your life in your everyday, that matters. You want to be a person that's known for pushing stuff forward, or just being a special person, or just being yourself. Don't compare. Don't get focused on what other people are doing, other people look like. Oh, you need to be like this. There are people, this world is so big. I just went to South Africa. This world is so big that if you are focused on just what you can see around you and trying to be like that, you're losing, because there's so many people around this world that will love you just for who you are. There's so many, it's such a big world. There are people that will love you just for who you are. And you can find that by being yourself unapologetically and pushing forward with that. And that doesn't mean you don't grow. That doesn't mean you don't learn and grow, but definitely continue to be yourself. Paper, yeah. It's our time. Oh man, it feels good to do these inspirational messages. All right, y'all. We will talk more soon. Like, subscribe. Let me know what you think, your thoughts, and if this helped. All right, we'll talk soon. Peace.